Once you go VR, you cannot go back, and I can't get enough of flying flight sim in VR. Let's dive back into the Pimax Crystal Light. Let's get it. This is crazy. I can't believe this is Microsoft Flight Sim. We're sitting here around the campfire in the mountains of Idaho. We got a little pup down here below us, and we got John hanging out. Yep, he just nodded his head. He's cool. He's chilling. He's gonna stay back behind here and watch over the camp while we go out and do some bush flying around the Idaho mountains. And we also got a good breakfast down here. We got some eggs and possibly some bacon. I think we have some deer meat or some venison down there. But yeah, so we'll be flying in my favorite bush plane in real life and in the sim. That is the Kit Fox. Oh yes, the Kit Fox. You never heard of the Kit Fox? You should check it out. Great for bush flying. Great for short takeoff and landing stuff. That's exactly what we are doing today. See right there, the tail says Kit Fox. Got some massive monster tires down here, and we got a very strong engine in this baby. So let's go ahead and hop into the aircraft and get started. I cannot wait. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. All right, we're in the cockpit and everything is looking crystal clear and good. No surprise, because we are using the Pimax Crystal, because everything is actually extremely clear. Let's go ahead and get the master button on here. We'll also get our fuel cutoff, switch to on, and then we'll get our start power on, fuel pump on, and we'll hit lane A, lane B. Just a little bit of throttle, about 10% of throttle, and we'll go ahead and hit the push to start button. Oh yeah, there it is. I'm also using the butt kicker here on my Next Level Racing chair, so I can actually feel the prop spinning, the aircraft shaking. Go ahead and make sure we hold the brakes. I'm not sure how windy it is today, but that's good to go there. We'll hit our avionics switch on, and we'll get our landing lights, our nav lights, strobe lights, all that good stuff turn on. We'll also get the wig-wag lights on as well. We can go ahead and turn our start power off now, and I believe we are all good to go. Let's get our door shut here. There we go. So just FYI, the actual VR controllers are not yet supported in Microsoft Flight Sim, and it's not a Pimax specific thing. That's all VR controllers, sadly. All right, our avionics are on. We're good to go. Campfire is just over there behind us. We'll do a quick flight control check here. We'll do it military style, both hands, very aggressively. We can see back there. That's moving. Probably won't even need any flaps for this takeoff out of here. It's gonna be a dirt field. Anyway, let's get going. Let's get our brakes off here. Nice. And we'll release our brake and we'll just start rolling just like that. See you guys later. Sweet, man. Ah, man, like I said, I've been looking forward to doing a VFR bush flight in the mountains in VR ever since I got the new headset. There's a deer over there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so we have no hard runways here. We have all dirt strips, grass strips, and mountains and slopes. It's going to be interesting. Definitely going to be pushing my short takeoff and landing skills to the test here. So hopefully we'll do okay. All right, let's go throttle on here. Holding the stick back because the aircraft kind of wants to fly here. And here we go. And just like that, we're up. That had to be a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds. And we'll just stay nice and low here. It doesn't take much throttle. It might be a little windy this morning here in the Idaho mountains. Man, this looks so good. Oh, this, I feel like I just repeat myself in every VR video, but like, oh my God, it doesn't get old. It doesn't get old. It does not get old. It been doing VR, flying in VR for years, and it continues to amaze me every time. Every new location is a new experience. Every new plane is a new experience because it's different in VR. It feels like you're in here. Like I feel like I'm sitting in the freaking cockpit of the Kit Fox right now, which is actually my personal dream aircraft. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna attempt to land on this little sandbar down here. You can see where the river is cut into the mountains down there. You see a bunch of logs and things down there. So my goal first is to see if we can find a way to land. I think that's a good spot right there, actually. Maybe we'll try that. Let's see if we can wrap around here. Start adding in some flaps, get nice and slow, nice low and slow. Let's see what the wind's doing here. It might be a little windy. It's not too bad, I don't think. I don't see too much wind coming from that water. So let's get the turn in, a little bit of right rudder. Little bit there, we're looking good. Yeah, all right, so There it is. We're gonna try to shoot this gap right here between the trees. All right, watch our speed, watch our speed. Yeah, there's the wind blowing us that way. All right, here we go. All right, flaps are down. And we could land right here, but that's too easy. We're gonna have to land on the actual sand over here. All right, let's get slow. We're a little too fast. Too fast. Let's lure the power. Watch that. Watch the rocks here. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh. And we're down. Got a little wet there. Got a little wet, but we got down. Oh, I mean, oh, that's dope. That is cool. You got branches down here, logs down here. Thankfully, we got these massive bush tires. There's a deer, another deer spotting right there on our left. He's just chilling like, what's he doing out here? I'm out here trying to take a drink and you're landing. Look at this, got rapids over here and stuff like that. Really nice scenery. I'll definitely post in the description below, you know, this exact, the links to the scenery I'm using today. If you guys want to give it a try yourself, I think you will. I think that after you finish watching this video and you see these places we go to, you might want to give this flight a try. You might want to give this scenery a try. And you might want to give VR a try. But all those links will be down in the description. All right, we're going to go ahead and take off in this direction, adding the power in and holding the brakes here. Oh, slammed it back down and we're up. Up. We're up. Man, I mean, this thing is darn near a helicopter. As fast as we're getting in the air. A bit of a sketchy takeoff, I'll admit. A bit of a sketchy takeoff at that time, but it is what it is. We got up, we're alive, but did you die? Okay, so we're gonna make a kind of a 360 turn here. Right-hand turn, let's get a little bit of altitude. I don't wanna get too much. Again, I wanna stay nice and low. That's kind of the point of flying this route, is staying nice and low to the ground. But I gotta say, as you get higher, you do feel that elevation. You feel the height. You know what I mean? Like, you really, really do. And so, man, we up here, man. We up here. All right, so we're gonna pull the power back and kind of nose down here as we continue. We're gonna continue this way. We have a few more, I think 3 more airstrips we're gonna try to landing on. They're all gonna be fairly challenging, so it's really gonna push my short takeoff and landing skills to the test. But funny story is, I actually did this exact same route as a live stream not too long ago. And the whole time in the live stream, I was just thinking to myself, man, I can't wait to try this route in VR, because it looked amazing. I mean, if you do this route even outside of VR, I mean, you're gonna be very impressed. But I could not help the entire time streaming. I was like, man, I can't wait to try this in VR. So here we are, trying it in VR. It's just something cool about being in the mountains too, because you have so many, like, there's so many references of scale in here. Obviously, we're in the cockpit. There's a whole scale to actually being in the cockpit. There's also the scale of the mountains and how massive they are above us and below us, and then you have all the trees as well. And then again, because you're in VR, you have the sense of height and depth, so you actually do feel like you're high, but you're also low at the same time. It's kind of hard to explain. But this is the kind of stuff that I have always looked forward to doing in VR, is bush flying, helicopter flying, search and rescue stuff, fighter jet stuff, even airline stuff, which we'll do all that stuff in future videos. But we are expecting to see another runway. I think I actually see it right now. Actually, matter of fact, I do. Let's go ahead and start bringing some power back. We'll point the nose up just a little bit and start to bleed off some speed. I'm also going to throw some left rudder in, and kind of, as you see, we're trying to go into a slip at 50 knots now. And that right there, if you guys can see it on your screen, you should be seeing that. That is our little runway. So let's see. Now we do have to watch out because there are some updrafts and downdrafts coming from the mountains and stuff. So we want to watch out for any of that. So we'll see. We may have to do a go around. If we have to go around, we will. But let's see if I can get this baby down here safely. Yeah, man, this thing picks up speed so fast. All right, diving in. Yep, a little bit of wind pushing us from the right to the right. Trying to make a correction. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we hit that hard. We hit that hard. Thankfully, we got these massive tires, so we are okay. All right, holding the stick back and lightly on the brakes. Don't want to nose over. We made it. It was not pretty, but we made it. I'll tell you what, short takeoff and landings, STOL, is absolutely a pilot's skill. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It is a skill, and it is also a diminishing skill. And I have not practiced this in a while, so that's my excuse. It's diminished, but very cool scenery here as well. We got a guy over here operating a drone. We got someone else over there, which you can't see behind my wing, who's actually doing some fishing. So we made it down, we survived. I'm not extremely happy with that landing. I might actually try it again. You know what? Yeah, I am gonna try it again. So we go ahead and take off here. Watch out for that thing coming out. There we go. And easy on the rudder pedals. This thing is very squirrely right now on the ground with the wind. And we are up. I'm gonna go up and try that landing again. I'm not happy. If you guys have been watching my live streams, you know when I have bad landings, like I just can't leave on an L. I can't leave on a loss, man. I gotta go back and try it again. This thing has amazing climb performance. We're already doing 120 knots airspeed, passing 4,500. Remember that these airstrip elevations around 3,000 to 4,000 feet up. So I mean, it's not like we climbed that high, but yeah, we up here. All right, so I've probably gained way too much altitude. So I'm actually gonna slide to the left here and start diving back down for another attempt. I think it's a really cool airstrip. I think this is a really, really cool airstrip. All right, there it is. The airport's over there. Oh, this is one thing I love about VFR. It's not VFR, but VR, being able to really have full 360 view of everything. You can turn your head, look around, all that good stuff. All right, here we come. Oh yeah, we're way too high. Way too high. I'm gonna dive back down again. Dive back down, and then we'll bleed some speed off here. Again, we'll start adding the left rudder here, and it's kind of, you see, we kind of flying at an angle, right? Because we're holding the left rudder down. Now it's actually acting as a speed brake. Trying to get better at doing that. All right, we'll straighten back up now that our speed's gotten better, and we're really just kind of like right on the edge of stalling on a lot of these approaches because the aircraft picks up speed so quickly. So around, let's say we're at 50 knots right now. We're a little slow, so we gotta add a little power. I think I'm gonna be around 55. Look at that, look how quickly we just gain altitude. All right, let's see. And now we're at 60 already. All right, hold on. Easy. Oh yeah, it's gonna be better. There it is, we're down and straighten it up. That's better. I mean, it's still not the best, still a nice firm landing, but you know, I'll take it. We landed at an angle, which we kind of had to because of the wind. A little windy out here. Definitely makes it, not only is it challenging just landing here on a good day, but landing here on a windy day is even harder. All right, turning around and we'll flip out of here and continue to our next stop. So power back on and we up. Like, this thing just takes straight up out of there, man. This is crazy. I'm gonna swing to the right, and then we'll swing left. This thing is darn near an aerobatic plane, man. Seriously, like, look at this. This is a freaking aerobatic plane, basically. There's so much, the power to weight ratio in this thing is ridiculous. There's our strip down there. I love this plane. You can just do anything you want in this thing. All right, we're gonna continue down the river, which should be westbound from our original location. There's lots of places. I mean, you could literally land like almost anywhere out here if you have the skill to do so. It's a nice spot right there we can land at. I see a couple other spots here on the edges of the mountain we could actually touch down at if we wanted to try, but we're gonna continue to our next stop here. And I'm really just gliding at this point. My throttle is completely idle. We're at 5,000 or 4,800 feet at the moment, and we're searching for our next airport. Man, this is this is just so nice. I'm so thankful, to be honest, to have a VR headset. Like, this is such an amazing experience. I hope everyone watching this video at some point gets a chance to try VR for themselves, and I hope you get to try a headset that's, you know, high enough quality that you can actually experience a nice smooth experience, because this is just, it's so nice. I mean, we're still en route to this final waypoint, or this final little airstrip, and I'm just taking it all in. I'm just sitting here. I've been kind of flying in silence, not talking, and just looking around, and it's really tricked my eyes, my brain into thinking that I'm here, that I'm literally in the mountains of Idaho, and because of such a high quality VR headset, the graphics are just looking so good. They really do look so good. The trees look believable. The ground looks believable. I feel like I'm up here at 4,500 feet. It's so hard to explain. You just have to try it. So hopefully you get a chance to try this and see this, because this is just incredible. This right here is the closest you'll ever be to flying a real plane in Idaho. Look at that. Wow. Coming around the corner, the sun hitting the trees down low. We're actually flying at a slight angle right now because there is quite a decent amount of a crosswind here between these mountains. And I'm feeling it all. This is incredible. All right, here we are. Flaps are down. We're coming in for our first attempts to land on this tiny little airstrip here in the mountains. And there is, I can already feel, I can actually sense it just from the way that, you know, everything's moving, but I can actually feel that the aircraft is being pushed to the right. So we're gonna kind of aim for the left of the runway here. And, oh, come on. It's a little bumpy. Come on, 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 come on. And that's it. We're down, holding the brakes, holding the brakes, holding the brakes. And I will take that as probably my best landing today. Oh, I think we took everything we learned in those last landings and applied it here. Another deer spotting over here, man. They must be getting fed because they're just hanging out. There's a plane right over there. And man, this is so cool. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I really don't. There's a guy over there with a newspaper. I don't know what else to say. It's such a cool. That's actually another deer right there. Such a cool experience flying in VR, and it's just. I'm not here to sell you on it. I'm just trying to explain my experience, but it's so hard to explain, you know, why I enjoy this so much. And you know, I'm not trying to overhype it, but it's just. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. But anyways, guys, we made it to our final stop today. Want to kind of chill, rest here before I head back to the cabin or to the campfire with John. But this has been really fun. Really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching our flight, doing a little bush flying. If you want to see more of this kind of thing, please let me know. I would not mind doing more of this exact thing in different locations around the world. And also let me know if there's any other types of flying you'd like to see me doing, whether it be helicopter, airliner, this or that. You guys know I'm always open to your suggestions, so let me know. But this was fun, and thank you guys so much for watching. Oh man, wow, that does not get old. Oh, VR is so cool. That is so freaking cool.